Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Ayy, they just hit 100 subs, it's time to get some out. Ayy, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, yeah. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, yeah. President chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, yeah. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, yeah. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Now, I just want to say this again because I have been saying this for years. But just in case you forgot, I'm going to say it for you one more again. His name is Wardell. And you can see my co-host is really trolling y'all right now with the gold-blooded shirt. As
Do you think Batman was not going to pick up? Did you see the face he made in game 2? Whenever you see that face from Mr. Wardell, Stephen Curry, he tends to come out and bust that ass the next game. So, if you're a real Warrior fan, you're not pretty shocked at the outcome of this game or the gameplay of Stephen Curry tonight. It was tremendous.
Tonight, he was flame on. Tonight, he was the babyface assassin. Almost messed around and got one. He was 1 assist shy and 3 rebounds shy of a triple-double.
Well, he did put his cape on. He just said, I'll put the weight back on my shoulders. I got this. You go ahead and rest, Jimmy. We got this.
But he did have some supporting cast. Gary Payton II was outstanding tonight for the Warriors.
So was Buddy Hield.
As he had 16, Buddy had 17, Pods had 10, and the rest of the Warriors came in. But again, as Festus Azili pointed out, in the 104-93 victory that the Warriors were down 13, came back to win the game. Really, the story was the Warriors controlled points in the paint. They led that. And again, only turned the ball over 10 times. And again, as we said with this team, they take care of the ball. Only team that could beat the Warriors is the Warriors themselves.
Yes, indeed.
If you're a Rockets fan, here's the thing. Jalen Green is a talent.
Very.
But once again, Jalen Green had a didn't show up type of a game. Shot 4 of 11, only had 9 points. The Rockets seem to go as he goes. And if he's not hitting shots, that's a problem for the Rockets.
Well, definitely, excuse me, after game 1, he didn't, he got, excuse me, the good stuff.
And we know the Rockets are not exactly known for them being a jump shooting team like the Warriors are, per se.
Yeah.
The Rockets like to play that old style grind game like the Zebo and Marcus Gasol Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies?
That's how the Rockets play basketball. Almost a throwback to the old days of Elijah Wan, Vernon Maxwell, Kenny Smith, and those Rockets to where feed the big man inside and let Mad Max and Robert Horry let it fly from beyond the arc. That type of thing. But now, if you're the Rockets, you feel like, damn it, we let one get away because Robin was not there. But damn it, we done pissed off Batman. And basically Batman said, I'm vengeance.
Hold it. And hold it.
And hold it.
And hold it. But did you see what Jimmy said? He said, thanks to Batman
he was
trolling
Buddy Hield. He was trolling his teammate.
But, and what did he say? Buddy, stop dribbling the ball. I hate that.
Buddy, you're a shooter. Just shoot the J. Shoot it. But
And
however,
again, the Rockets out rebounded the Warriors again
yeah. But
by
Warriors
6
control Warriors control points in the paint.
points in the
And
paint.
again,
Yeah,
yeah, they control points in the paint. And they were 12 of 15 for the free throw line, and the Rockets were 14 of 24 from the free throw line. So
that's 10 points. So
mm-hmm,
that's 10 easy 10 points.
mm-hmm. But even if
They
you
would have lost by
absolute,
one if they would have lost by one if they'd have made those free throws.
they would have lost by 3.
Oh, as and Kerr got on a gold blooded T-shirt too. Look what see, coach.
But again, the key thing is when the Warriors get high assists on their baskets, and they got 26 of them, that normally treads in good favor for the Warriors, and that normally gives them a good victory. So now, off tonight, back at it on Monday at Chase Center.
And Jimmy could have played, but the staff held him out to give him extra rest, especially with the next 2 days off. That's going to do wonders for his body.
Mm-hmm. So
So
again,
rehab, heal.
yeah. Oh yeah, he's coming out guns a blazing on Monday.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
With the with Game 4 coming in the wings. Um, as expected, the Cavaliers finish off the sweep of the Miami Heat.
Plenty rest for
124
them.
124. I'm sorry, they no, I'm sorry. OKC finished the sweep. I'm sorry. Cleveland goes up 3-0. So let me rephrase that. OKC will be getting the rest. They beat a very valiant effort by the Grizzlies, but the Thunder get the win 117, 115 as SGA under 15 seconds left hits the game-winning shot. Um, even in defeat, Scottie
Oh,
Pippen.
so Memphis was in the game.
Yeah, OKC won by 2, 117, 115.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But even being a losing effort, Scottie Pippen Jr. had a tremendous game. Scottie Pippen Jr. Had 30 points to lead the way for Memphis. As Bane had 23. Aldama had 23. Vince Williams off the bench had 11. But of course, no John Morant.
Yeah.
Easy the demise. But the Thunder do what they do. They advance. 11 off the bench from Isaiah Joe. SGA had 38.
Isaiah Joe.
Williams had 23. Harrison and Holmgren had 11 for OKC as they get a much needed big rest as they get the win 117-115 and advance to the semifinals of the Western Conference. As we said, Cleveland on the doorstep of doing the same, up 3-0 over Miami. As Allen led the way for Cleveland with 22, Bam led the way for Miami with 22. For the Cavs, 19 from Mobley, 13 from Donovan Mitchell, 18 from Max Strus, the former Miami Heat guard that was a part of the finals team 2 years ago.
Max Strus cost me $540 one time.
Damn. DeAndre Hunter had 20.
Not losing to win. I didn't.
Ty Jerome had 13 off the bench for Cleveland. For Miami, 22 from Bam, 13 from Hero, 16 from Davion Mitchell. Wiggins had 10. But not much help off the bench as Cavaliers laid it in thick, 124-87. And perhaps the game of the day in Inglewood between the Nuggets and the Clippers. It definitely was a pass.
What a finish. What a finish.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That was no damn pass.
It was pass because he threw it over the rim. But
okay.
He threw it over the rim. And just the alertness of Aaron Gordon to just get to the basket and to get it in before the clock struck midnight to give the Nuggets a 109. And here's the thing, folks. This is what's really mind-boggling. Yes, the Nuggets won the game 101-99. The Clippers outscored the Nuggets 34-16 in the fourth quarter.
Whoa.
But the Nuggets in the third quarter outscored the Clippers 35-17.
That's a difference.
Yeah,
Got to make a difference for sure.
yeah. So
That'll make a difference.
yeah. But nonetheless, Aaron Gordon's putback slam with literally a tenth of a second remaining in regulation
It's like,
gave the Nuggets gave the Nuggets a win, and we are tied now. It's the best 2 out of 3 between the Clippers and the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic woke up too early. He was 2 assists shy of a
so
triple
now
double.
what, are we back to Inglewood?
No, it is back to Denver for Game 5. So they have so far split in Denver and have
Oh, that's right. It was two Denver. They were in Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry. I'm a follow. I'm catching
now
up.
it is back to the altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Best 2 out of 3 in a 2-2 series size. But then again, we thought that this series is probably going to be the most competitive out of the first round series in the Western Conference to begin with.
I agree. Hey, and how about those Minnesota Timberwolves just go ahead and be stingy and take another one at home? Just do it. Just do it to give us more content.
Go purify thyself in the waters
Lake
of Lake
Minnetonka. Yes.
Damn it. Do it for Prince. But Jokic had 36, 17 from Porter, 14 from Gordon, 13 from Murray. Braun had 17 for the Clippers. Kawhi had 24. Powell had 20. Harden had 15. Zubac had 19 and 12. But not much help from the bench. But like I said, it now becomes the best 2 out of 3 between the Clippers and the Nuggets as Game 5 goes back to Denver on, I think
Tuesday?
No, Monday.
Monday. Okay. Monday.
I'm sorry. Clippers and Nuggets are on Tuesday. So Monday.
Yeah, that's all. I was right.
Monday, only 2 games. Cavaliers, Heat with a chance for Cleveland to bust out the brooms. And Warriors, Rockets on Monday. Which both those games will be on TNT.
So I can watch it on Max.
But of course, for us Warrior fans, the game will be available on NBC Sports Bay Area. So you can still watch the local broadcasts if you choose to. Because your local broadcasts do the first round. Do the first round of the playoffs. So there you have it. So Sunday's matchups here, since it is officially Sunday. Tonight's matchups, we have a 4-way slate. 3 of the 4.
Oh, they loading us up.
3 of the 4 are Eastern Conference matchups. We start early as 10 a.m. on ABC. Pistons, Knicks, Game 4.
Sorry.
Of course. What?
I won't be watching.
Well.
The A7 is back. I'll be watching A7 until I go to work.
Which speaking of which, folks, for those in Nevada, we'll be starting earlier than normal. Our first game is literally at 9:30 a.m. with the Stealth and the Gold, and then at high noon it will be Cichlid and the Hunters. So
the only thing is I'll try to get home in time so it won't be too late so we can do the recap. Even though you'll be done by damn near by the time I go to work.
No. Tomorrow I'm closing. I'm not off till 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, so there will be no recap show.
Nope. Because right when the game's in, I'm going home to try.
Oh, that's right. You got to go straight to work.
No, I don't go till 7. But if the game ends earlier than normal, I'm gonna go try to get a power nap in and then go to work. I mean, This is gonna be a power nap after we get done doing this show, because I got to be up bright and early to get to the stadium because they're all set at 9:30.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that part. All right. So at 12 noon on ABC, 12:30, Game 4, Lakers, Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then at 4 p.m., game 4 between Orlando and Boston. Can Orlando even up the series? They won game 3. Can they even it up against the defending NBA champions and make that a best 2 out of 3? Same thing with Milwaukee. Can they make it even series with game 4 in Milwaukee against the Pacers? That's at 6:30 on TNT. So 2 games on ABC, 2 games on TNT, 4-game slate on this Sunday.
I love it.
And then of course on Tuesday, same thing, 4-way dance. 3 p.m. on NBA TV, Milwaukee, Indiana, Game 5. Then Detroit in New York, Tuesday, 4:30, back at the Mecca. That's on TNT. Orlando, Boston, Game 5 in the Garden. That's on NBA TV. And the Clippers and the Nuggets, Game 5, Tuesday on TNT in the altitude. And then 2-game slate, or 3-game slate on Wednesday. Now Game 5, if it's necessary, probably it will not happen between the Cavaliers and the Heat because we expect the Cavaliers to end the series. But Rockets, Houston at TNT at 4:30, and then Lakers at primetime in home at 7 p.m. against the Wolves in Game 5. So,
nah, bruh. He tried to shoot that. Aaron Gordon was just at the right spot at the right time. The clock was going down. He faded. He tried to do a fadeaway. That wasn't no damn pass. I just saw the highlight. He tried to shoot that. Aaron Gordon just had to be at the right spot at the right time. Saw it. That wasn't a dime.
I didn't say it was a dime.
Jokic tried to put that up. No, I was just saying as a pass. Give me a Golden State Minnesota conference semifinal. I'll take it. And let the 1, 4, and 5 beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
I'll take a 6 versus a 7 in the conference semifinal.
Yeah, that'd be good. Even though we would have no problems saying beat LA because that would make it even more sweeter just to beat LA.
I take that back. You know what? I take that back. I would love the banter we will have with Laker fans. We will be back and forth. Bring that shit to me. I don't know. I think I want the Lakers. Because remember, Laker fans got mad we didn't get this matchup because this could have been a first round. But I'm like, make it for the conference semis. That's more sweeter.
Yeah. But still, screw them anyway.
Oh, you know what? I don't use the word too often, but hate them with a passion.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Now, we're not going to go through every single doggone pick that happened in the draft because that would just take so damn long.
Pretty much till you got to go to work.
Yeah, but we're just going to try to go through and
hit the major ones, like third. I wouldn't say just mention the third and fourth round because I think that was about the fifth round is kind of where it started. Even though there were some good picks, but I think that's where it. Well, I guess we can give him the third and fourth round.
Shador won the fifth round to the Browns, so he finally gets drafted. Good for him.
You know when a team gets suckered into or being told what to do. If you look at
you think that happened with the Browns? Interesting.
I think something was brokered. Look at their reaction when they drafted him.
Yeah.
There was no high-fiving like most. They were just sitting there.
All right. Well, I will say Cam Scattaboo will be taking his towns to East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Yo, that is a big pickup. If we didn't get Genty, I'd have said either one of the Ohio State running backs or Scattaboo. So that was pretty huge. I really do like that pickup for the Giants.
Trevor Etienne will stay in the South. He got drafted by the Carolina Panthers.
Hmm.
As we go there, um, Will Howard got drafted by the Steelers.
Huge pickup. That is a Steeler draft pick right there.
I agree.
Are you talking about Shador and his brother?
Which
I,
Shiloh did sign a free agent rookie deal with the
but
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Good for him.
because I think you are being a little hard on the situation. They got drafted. Well, he got drafted. He didn't go undrafted. No matter what round he went in, he got drafted. So our our superstar got drafted in the fourth round. So let him have his day. I'm not gonna be hard on them out there celebrating stuff like that. He got drafted. A goal was made.
Yeah, and good for Jackson Slater, offensive guard from Sacramento State, getting drafted by the Titans. Good for him.
Yes. Didn't the didn't the UC Davis player get drafted too? No.
I'm
Somebody from the I think somebody from this way got drafted.
Well, let's see. I'm currently going through round 5.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
No,
But I see.
Kyle McCord got drafted by the Eagles.
Oh, that's nice.
Quarterback.
Okay, so
Riley Leonard from Notre
because this is with
Dame
me.
got drafted by the Indianapolis Colts.
A couple of FCS players got drafted.
Yes, you guys took one of them in Cam Miller. Actually, you guys took
Two
of them. Tommy Mellett from Montana State and Cam Miller from North Dakota State.
I like the kid from North Dakota State.
Oh, Cam Miller, he's got promise.
Potential. Yeah, he got potential.
Promise.
Yeah. Now I know what they got that other kid from Montana State. He's more like your Julian Edelman.
Mm-hmm.
Can play quarterback, but is better at playing the slot. So that was a nice pick right there.
Cody Lindenberg sounds like a damn linebacker's name.
Well, he got drafted by the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
He's huge. So you guys are going to depend on your defense this year, huh? We're just not going to take care of the guy you about to give millions of dollars to?
Hey, at least they drafted one freaking offensive lineman, but I don't want to go into another damn season with Jake Brindle at center and Colton McKivitz at one of your tackle spots. No, like what is it about Colton McKivitz that he still has a roster spot on this team for? For what? But Tez Johnson, former Oregon wide receiver, he goes to Tampa Bay, so the Oregon connection continues for the Buccaneers. But from a local standpoint, Ricky White, former UNLV wide receiver, got drafted. But damn it, he got drafted by the damn Seahawks. Bastard. No, but
he didn't get drafted. The Patriots, I believe, signed the
free agent rookie deal.
Yeah.
Just like Resposito signed a free agent rookie deal with the Titans. Yeah. Cam Ward's got a familiarity. That is very, very good. So
that's like Joe Burrow. I'm not saying it's gonna pan out like this, but Joe Burrow
getting Chase
and
Jamar Chase. Yes.
Jamar Chase. Yeah. So Titans are trying to do it right. What's the kid's name? Larison?
Oh, the wide receiver.
That was a running back.
The running back from UC Davis. Yes.
Yes.
Well, like I said,
Okay.
In regards to my team's draft, yes, they went freaking mainly defense.
Was that part of Robert Sala's contract? Hey, bro, if I come back, man, I'm gonna
I
need
don't
y'all to go
know.
all defense.
I don't know, but I will say this. I do like the CJ West draft pick, the defensive tackle from Indiana. I do like him. That is a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
built,
yeah.
stocky boy.
Yeah, the kids, yeah.
I do like the Alfred Collins draft out of Texas. I do like that pick. Um, the Jordan Watkins pick, the receiver from Ole Miss, that intrigues me a little bit. It does, for many of reasons. Of course.
Explain one.
Well, I mean, he's 5'11", but it just he
It's
runs a
kind of
four
short.
he runs a 4.37, but he's very good at tracking and adjusting the deep ball, and he's very good running the slant and making plays over the middle. However, I feel like I have that with Ricky Pearsall. So
I wasn't gonna say it. You said it.
well, I mean, but he also has very good hand-eye coordination and is very good at catching passes in traffic. So, I mean, it's interesting to see. And of course, him staying true to who he is. They draft a running back. I do like Jordan James. I do like Jordan James out of Oregon. Um,
Oh yeah.
he is very tough, runs powerful, has a low center of gravity, and we know how those are very hard to tackle. Um, so he runs behind his pads, and he definitely can deliver some power running into contact. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he breaks tackles in space, makes defenders miss. Um, he's also decent in pass blocking, so we'll see how that will turn into play. Um, I do like the Upton Stout pick to play nickel cornerback in this defense. Of course, the Nick Martin, the linebacker from Oklahoma State, he intrigues me because, like I said, if yes, he is considered to be an undersized linebacker, but a lot. How many we've seen a lot of undersized linebackers um, have great careers. So hopefully he can stay healthy. But again, like I said, he definitely can start opposite Fred Warner, and then you can have D Winters or Bethune or whoever you have to be on the other side in this 4-3 defense that they run. Um, Interesting to see if they will have Connor Colby, the guard from Lyman, who was a 4-year starter at Iowa, and he also played guard and right tackle, um, and definitely fits the scheme that the Niners run with their zone scheme. Um, so hopefully you can put him in at right tackle because again,
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing Colton McKivitz at a tackle. So I'm guessing that Puny and Ben Barch are going to be your guards. We know who's at left tackle. Um, Unfortunately, I have to deal with Jake Brindle again at center, which I don't know the fascination of Kyle and Jake Brindle at center. I don't get it, but it is what it is. And then hopefully it won't be Colton McKivitz, but again,
What if he flat out wins the job though?
well, I mean, you can win the job in camp all you want, but can you produce on the doggone field? Is the against somebody else?
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
blocking your own defense is one thing, and you know this as well as I do. You can have a great training camp all you want to, but
Oh.
let me see you against opposing teams.
I crack up when they put in the articles such and such is having a tremendous camp. Yeah, all you're doing is running routes in shorts and a helmet.
Now, the Junior Bergen pick out of Montana is very interesting. 7th round draft pick. Again, he's 5'11", but he's a former running back, uh, turning into a wide receiver. Now,
Okay.
could they possibly use him in the wide back spot that they used to use one Tayshawn Raekwon Samuel? That remains to be seen. We don't know.
Mm.
Obviously, I will have to watch some more film on Mr. Bergen, as obviously he went to an FCS
Yeah.
Montana, but Montana's always done very well in the FCS playoffs. Them North Dakota State and Montana State. So, um,
I need that win for the Bay shirt.
we we know what happens. But
Hmm.
however, um, for it being his very first draft, I think John Spytek definitely had himself a very, very
Hello.
good draft.
Well, and of course, some people in my fan base were like, "This is one of the worst drafts ever." How you hit on the first two, and I'm like, we pretty much hit on every pick. There was no reaching.
Living room, you are correct.
He says, "Player of the game, Peyton Jr. What a defense is showing. Shut Green down." Yep, 100%. But to get Genty, cool. Then that wide receiver from TCU, cool.
Beck, yes.
Count me in.
Buffer.
Then you go get those 2 defensive tackles. I like the kid from Ole Miss? JJ? Is it JJ?
Pegasus?
Yeah. Yeah, that kid's an athlete.
Nah.
Okay.
Buffer.
To go get that wide receiver from Tennessee?
Mr. Thornton, yes. With that 4.3 flat speed.
And he can run routes. Now you put somebody. Yeah. They went and got some stuff for Geno. I'm still not saying we're gonna make it to playoffs. I think we'll be in the playoffs next season. Not this season, but the season after.
No,
we're building.
I mean, you got 6'4" Caleb Rogers from Texas Tech. Then you go 6'4" Charles Grant from William and Mary. But like I said, Dante Thornton, who folks, he's 6'5" and runs a 4.3 flat.
Just look at his film.
I'm going to say that again. And yes, watch the film for Tennessee, but I'm going to say this again.
As you say it.
He's 6'5" and runs a 4.3 flat. That's a deep vertical threat for Geno Smith. And as my brother told me and texted me, which is the absolute truth, Dante Thornton Jr., that is the epitome of an Al Davis draft pick.
Hell, if Al Davis was around, he would have probably went in the first round.
Probably. He definitely would have been an early round draft pick, that's for sure. But no, he is a built, put together 205 pounds. Like he
and he moves that 205 at a 4.3 speed.
Yeah.
Anyone realize Alec and the Manor and Travis Hunter on the same division now, facing the wide receiver in the corner? Yeah.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
That's gonna be fun. Thank you.
And hello to you too, Brandon. How are you? Like, I'm watching Dante Thornton's combine 40 again.
He was floating.
Yeah, he was jogging.
He was floating. He was just floating.
Like he did.
But then when you put
like he did not break a sweat.
Yeah, but then when you put on his film and you watch, it's just not that he can run the hitch. He can run the go. The slant route is going to be just ridiculous because you're going to respect his speed. So you know you're gonna play off of him, bro. Chip Kelly's about to have a field day. The Texans, yeah, I can say that.
Then you stay in the SEC, drafting Tonka Hemingway, D tackle from
Oh,
Carolina.
that's come on now.
Then you add JJ Pegas from Ole Miss.
Come on now. As we already said, Lindenberg.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Lindenberg. Like you said, it sounds that's a football name.
Yeah.
It should have sounded like he should have went to Nebraska. Something like that. It says double Nico, double Christian Kirk.
Well, that means Schultz will be wide open too. Don't forget about Dalton Schultz, the tight end.
Oh, Dalton Schultz is just nice. Dalton is just nice.
But yeah, there is some film that needs to be watched on some of these players because I mean, again, how do you feel like your team did?
Oh, did you hear me say anything negative? I didn't hit you with not a bad like, what the fuck are we doing? Or why did we do that? No. And some of the undrafted free agents that they didn't sign to, I'm like, ooh, I can see a couple of undrafted free agents making the team as well. I'm impressed. I'm more impressed this year than I was last year. I mean, because remember, we were live and the pick came in and they said Brock Bowers, and I just sat here and did this. As a Raider fan, I do not know how to react in that moment when they did something right with the first round. So I'll agree with you. Spy Tech, yeah. I can't wait to see Ashton Genty behind that offensive line. I can't wait to see Geno throw Thornton a slant route and he takes it to the house.
Well, heck.
You guys, if something is
No, I'm watching Thornton game film as we speak from last year at Tennessee.
So yeah, that's what I say. Just watch that film. That will be brought into the NFL. Chip Kelly is going to be dialing it up.
Yeah.
And wait, hold on. Do you not think Brock Bowers is going to open that up for him? Or Genty getting yardage? And by the way, for the 11 or 9 that are watching us right now on the late night edition.
Yes, thank you very much. As I'm just sitting here watching games.
Yeah, and I was going to get to him, Brandon. Thank you. Bowers, Beck, and Thornton, and Jacoby Myers ain't no slouch either. Let's not forget about that. And you throw Genty into that, all the offensive line got to do is just protect Geno, and he'll do the rest.
Like I said, Raider Nation, you definitely should feel it.
You just saw a play, didn't you? And you can see the potential that it's going to be with him and Geno, right?
The breakaway speed once he gets into the open field, the run after the catch, is probably the one thing that impresses me the most about Dante Thornton.
And you know what's going to be crazy? Geno Smith throwing it to him in stride and letting him just cut it.
Well, I'm just saying on this play against Oklahoma, Nico threw the ball in stride right to him, and he went to the house.
In stride. And that's going to be open because they're going to respect his speed.
Yeah. I mean, when you throw it ahead and a receiver has a running head start, I don't care how fast you are defensively, you're not going to catch him.
No. But what I do like though?
What's that?
That 6'5" frame, which also means he's going to be a goal line target as well.
He's going to be a target
Brock
in the red zone. You can back shoulder fade, all that with him.
Yeah, and that's going to be huge. So I love it this year, man. It's exciting to see how many rookies are going to actually make the team. Um, to see how they're going to pan out with this undrafted signings. I would like for them to get a couple more.
Respacito might not be fast, but that man can run routes, and he's going to
Oh,
he's going to be open for
him and,
Cam.
him and Tyler Lockett are going to make it work. That the Tennessee is doing the right thing by Cam. I think they're going to build around him, and they're going to get it right there. And he's going to be. If you just notice, he was about the only player that I seen walk out that wasn't flashy. Didn't have the glitz and the glamour and stuff like that. The man had on a regular suit, one chain,
not no big ass chain.
Kept his demeanor straight, focused. That man might change that franchise. Let's see. We already did A7, didn't we, brother?
Well, a slight preview, but I mean we can.
Well, you didn't do the full. You didn't do the East Coast slate, but you did the West, the Vegas one.
Well, I will
say.
I will
living
say
room. I think before we end it, I think he'll do a quick recap of the full A7. Sounds fair.
But what was I gonna say?
Rumor is Texans grabbed Jaden Higgins, and Titans and Raiders had to trade back and regroup.
Well, sometimes it happens.
Yeah. Well, you didn't miss the full fledged. He just did the Vegas side.
Well, so for those, well, like I said, living room. If you want to hear me call games tomorrow, you got to be up and early because our first game is at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, which would be 12:30 noon your time. But just to go through the full-fledged schedule here of A7 on this 27th day of April. Can't believe it's going to be May at the end of the week. Good Lord.
Bro, I got a bachelor party to throw in it next week.
All right. So in addition to the Gold and the Stealth at 9:30 and Hunters and Sickwood at 12:30, we have the Silk City Animals against the Old Bridge Hawks. That's in Asbury Park, New Jersey. So we got David Tinder versus Corey Hammond. That will be very interesting as we'll see how the Animals bounce back after suffering their first loss of the season, facing a 2-2 Old Bridge Hawks team. In Cincinnati, the Heathens go to Cincinnati to take on the Indianapolis Octane. And also going to Cincinnati is the Patterson U taking on the QC Crush. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 games on the slate tomorrow or later on today for the A7FL. So again, for those in Nevada, be with us bright and early, 9:30 a.m. for the Gold and the Stealth. I really think the Gold could possibly.
You know what?
I really do.
I think you know what it takes when you get that one taste of victory. You want more of it.
You want more.
You want. If you've been losing for so long, when you get that first taste of victory, you're gonna want more. And how the Gold have been playing, I'll write that cap. And you've been spot on. You've been spot on the past few weeks with your sports calling. But I was going to pick the Gold regardless out of it. But yeah, I think the Gold does find a way to pull it out. It'll be a good game, but I think the Gold to close it out.
Oh man, it just sucks. From Mustafa, that just it sucks for the young man. It really does because he really came along last year.
Oh, you talking about the what I sent you and JP?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah,
gigantic donkey nuts. It really, really does.
He went with the old school saying. He didn't took it back to the alma mater.
Yeah, it did. Oh, by the way, folks, guess who's in first place in the National League West?
Uh-oh. Do they reside in the Bay Area?
They do.
Oh, but not. We're not talking about the Oakland Athletics, who are now in West Sacramento. Oh, you're talking about that team on that in San Francisco, like the
Correct.
Giants.
On Brandon Crawford Day, they walked off as a game-winning hit by Patrick Bailey gave the Giants the win over the over the Texas Rangers by a final score of 3-2. Living room. Let's just say after this show, I'm taking a power nap because I probably will get there around the goal is to get there by 8. Um,
Which
no
means
later
we're about
than
to wrap up here pretty soon.
no later than 8:30.
Because I don't have to be to work till 3 o'clock. So
So yeah, the earlier start time is it's kind of a rush, but yeah, Giants do get the win over the Rangers by a final score of 3-2, as Patrick Bailey got the walk-off hit on Brandon Crawford Day. Um,
good job.
Despite the fact that he hit 4 home runs, Eugenio Suarez of the Diamondbacks hit 4 home runs. They still lost in extras to the Braves, 8-7.
Wait, one
White
player hit
Sox,
4 home runs and the team still lost?
yes, they lost. They lost 8-7. White Sox beat the West Sacramento A's 10-3. So the White Sox unleashing some punishment on the A's today. Guardians beat the Red Sox 5-4 in Cleveland. They split a doubleheader. Red Sox took game 2, 7-3. Tigers beat the Orioles 4-3 in game 1. Actually, the Tigers swept the doubleheader against the Orioles 4-3 and 6-2. Twinkies beat the Halos 5-1. Budweiser beat Miller Lite 6-5 between the Cardinals and the Brewers. Reds beat the Rockies 6-4. Mets shut out the Nationals 2-0, or as I like to say, the Walgreens.
The Walgreens.
Phillies beat the Cubs 10-4 in Wrigley Field. Royals shut out the Astros 2-0. And because the Giants are in first place, that means the San Diego Padres lost to the Tampa Bay Rays 4-1. But unfortunately, the team that plays in Los Angeles won over the Pirates 8-4.
It don't matter. We're in first place. Peasants.
Yankees and Blue Jays got postponed, and the Seattle Mariners took out some frustrations on the Florida Marlins. Well, okay, I'll just say this: the Seahawks shut out the Dolphins 14-0.
Well, what do you know? They're replaying the game.
Oh yes. Jimmy Butler in a mink coat.
Stop it.
Oh, it looks like a mink coat that he wore. He definitely was wearing some fur to the Bay Area.
Well, it was raining out here.
You did say
It ain't that cold.
with your
Say what?
well, okay, maybe not in your area, but in the Bay Area, he's by the water, so
Oh, it's cold.
yeah, it's cold, if you will. No.
When it's cold outside,
Oh yes,
I got the month of May.
said Mr. David Ruffin.
Sorry, I can't sing, so I don't even know why I gave those vocals. Now that man can sing, and I got video proof of it. Yes, I do.
While he was drunk off his ace.
Hey, it was my birthday.
Yeah, I know what it was. But it has to be in the right song for me to sing, because I don't claim myself to be a singer. But unfortunately, I did sing in the choir when I was young. I had no choice. But Living Room
I sung in the choir.
I get up at 3 a.m. and start lifting. He starts lifting weights and pumping iron and feeling the pump and getting a pump in there.
Because he must do it.
He does it now. but I'm not in
Ah.
the A7, so I probably have an eye opener. Oh wait, they're probably doing that too. Some of them do lift weights.
Oh yeah. Yes, they do.
But of course, if you want some merch, there is your link. We have all types of merch, family collaboration merch, Talking Ish with Dub, Chris and Mizzle merch, Other Side of the Ball merch, Passion
Got an A7
merch,
shirt.
Mizzle
Oh,
and Dub
yes.
Show merch, as mentioned, A7 merch, and also 17KD merch, which all proceeds of 17KD goes to 17KD. It does not go to the Mizzle and Dub Show. It goes strictly to the Super Dope Beatmaker, whose
Which he
album
has had some proceed goes to him. And he had yes, go ahead, Dub. Yes, go ahead. Speak on
and
it.
currently his latest album is out on every single music avenue that could possibly be on. Please
Yes.
check out 17KD. He also does beats for this show.
Well, the intro you hear to the show, him. Outro
The
you hear to
outro.
the show, him. Our A7 open and closing, him.
The Talking
All
Ish.
Pro Jaffos, talking ish, him.
Gonna go.
So technically, he's him.
Brandon's gonna go to the gym. The way it looks like the Browns could use a
Get it
6th
done.
round quarterback as an undrafted free agent. This is my shot. Brandon, did you play quarterback in high school?
Do it. Yes, very solid question.
Yes, feel the pump.
Mm-hmm.
So the Giants already have four. So the Giants already have 4 walk-offs this season.
No, what do you know? He said nope.
Well, damn it! If you're gonna shoot your shot, do it.
Oh, bro,
Do it,
he just
do it
lost the
now.
ball.
Yes.
Do it. Do it.
Do it now. Well, all right, but we hope you. I thought Arnold was already in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Okay, I know. I know Arnold inducted Bruno Sammartino, but I already thought Arnold himself was in the Hall of Fame. I guess I'm wrong. But yes, he should be because he bitch slapped Triple H, and then started to punch him, and then he had beer with Austin. Yes, and was giving the box office championship belt. Yeah. As Mizzle can't contain himself with laughter.
That's good. That's good.
As
good.
he is trying to breathe.
That's good. He's totally in the hall, as Liberty Room will say. Is saying.
We've already seen the Browns in Hard Knocks. I don't want to see the Browns again in Hard Knocks. Give me somebody new.
No. You know what? Give me see. You know what? Give me the Titans. Give me the Titans with Cam Ward. Give me a rookie. Give me a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Like they did with the Chicago Bears. Give me the Titans. I'll take the Titans.
I was going to say them are the Chicago Bears.
Again.
No, that's right. The Bears already had Hard Knocks. Okay.
Give me the Titans. Because I think they're gonna do. Ooh, those shirts are so sick. I need one. Because they did it too. Because they did the Bears and who else? No, they did the whole
NFC North. Yeah.
AFC North.
No, and the NFC North too. Sycamore High, Hard Knocks.
Sycamore High. Yo, I love it. Hey, see what I'm saying? See the marketing? You see that? Give me the Titans.
You make sure they remember when they play at the Titans. You blitz. You blitz every single play. They don't get another yard.
I don't scratch my hair if it don't itch. And I don't dance if I hear no music. I will not be intimidated. That is my line in that movie. Denzel did very well. But yeah, give me the Titans. I don't know if I can think of another team right now besides the Titans, but yeah, just give me the Titans.
Was Sagoon trying to hump post or what? What the hell?
Damian Priest runs.
Thank you, Miss Jody.
All right, Dub, take us home, bro, so you can get some rest.
You know what though? I don't know if Damian Pierce fell in the doghouse, but Damian Pierce had a very good rookie season. And I don't know why he is not being utilized in the offense. And again, I've been a Damian Pierce fan since Florida. So you know I know about him
Yes, you
because he
have.
used to torch my damn Bulldogs in
Yes,
Jacksonville.
indeed.
But
Yes,
I
indeed.
I just don't get why they don't use him in the offense because he's a good running back. He is. Well, good night and good morning at the same time, Miss Jody.
Correct.
And I hope that your Packers did you well.
Drafted
Yeah,
well.
yeah, and I think Cam Akers went back to the doggone Rams or the Vikings.
Mm.
Well, hence
Damn.
my point.
Damn.
He and Joe Mixon will be a nice tandem to take a lot of pressure off of CJ Stroud in Houston. But again, what do I know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a head coach. I just do a podcast. That's all I do.
That part. That part. Well, we appreciate everyone that has chimed in and watched us. As you see there, get your merch.
Yep.
Screenshot it.
But it's definitely nap time because I have to be up earlier than normal to broadcast. So again, 9:30 a.m. Yes, Miss Jody, I agree. I agree with everything Lawrence Taylor said, but I also appreciate what Warren Moon did for Cam Ward, which I mean, really,
100%. It came from him. He didn't go asking for it.
yeah.
It was. He didn't even ask for the number. It was given to him. So, and that's why I also think that young man is going to be so special.
Indeed.
Texans traded Akers back to the Vikings when Pierce returned. Okay.
Oh, with that said, almost forgot something, folks. In addition to that, you also have UFL football coming up. Yeet.
Interesting.
She comes in with the yeet. Well, even when Lawrence Taylor did do crack, he still got 3 sacks a game. LT was just different. Doesn't matter if he was intoxicated or not intoxicated. LT was just different.
He's a football player. Oh, somebody had an Old Spice commercial in the background.
You did this to my pits.
No.
So Friday, in overtime, the Showboats beat the Stallions 24-20. Yesterday, in a very good game, the Battlehawks beat the Panthers 32-27. Today, it is the battle of 3-1s as the 3-1 Defenders take on the 3-1 Renegades. That's at 9 a.m. on ESPN. Then at noon on ESPN, the Battle of Texas between the Houston Roughnecks and the San Antonio Brahmas, both teams coming in at 1-3. And that is your UFL action for this upcoming Sunday. So now we have covered everything. So now we really are going to go to bed now, or at least I am anyway. But appreciate y'all.
No, I'm gonna check out the. I'm gonna check out the press conferences real quick before I close. Well, I'm gonna close my eyes to the press conferences of the draftees.
Well, please appreciate y'all for letting us talk to y'all tonight.
Just for a little bit.
Give y'all some stuff. But yes, it is indeed 5 o'clock somewhere, and hope you guys
yes, we're entertained.
Have a good night. But
yes,
we appreciate you guys, and this has been the Mizzle and Dub Show. Again, don't forget your merch. Again, A7FL starting super early, and Miss Jody, we will definitely keep her in our prayers. Absolutely. Well, Mr. Perfect did, but That was Kurt Hennig. So I don't know if Dante can do that.
And that shit wasn't real.
On that note, good night, good morning. Again, don't forget to hear your boy, Ace NFL. Go to acefl.tv on YouTube.
I'm on it.
Stealth Gold Game 1, 9:30 a.m.
Let's go gold.
Runners, 12 p.m. So there you go. Anyways, for Mizzle, I'm Dub. This has been episode 333 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Good night or good morning.
Take us out, son.